Number 6. A student made this drawing of a density column from an investigation done in class. Popsicle stick, crayon, pasta, paper clip. Oil, water, corn syrup. Which statement about the density column is true? A. Water is less dense than corn syrup and a crayon is less dense than water. B. A popsicle stick is more dense than water and a crayon is less dense than water. C. Corn syrup is more dense than water and a paperclip is less dense than water. D. Water is less dense than corn syrup and oil is more dense than water. Number 7. Students investigated 4 different objects and listed their observations in the chart below. Your object and the properties. Salt, white, not magnetic, solid, soluble. Milk, white, not magnetic, liquid, not soluble. Sugar, white, not magnetic, solid, soluble. Flour, white, not magnetic, solid, not soluble. Which statement identifies a property from the chart that could be used to classify these objects into 2 groups? A. Magnetism can be used to separate objects that are magnetic from those that are not. B. Color can be used to separate objects of different colors. C. The physical state can be used to separate objects that are solids from objects that are not. D. Density can be used to separate objects that sink in water from those that do not. Number 8. A student was trying to identify a mystery material based on its physical properties. The material was a solid, more dense than water, a conductor of heat, and not attracted by a magnet. You have your material, your relative density, insulator, conductor of heat, and magnetism. Plastic floats in water, insulator, non-magnetic. Iron sinks in water, conductor, magnetic. Glass sinks in water, conductor, non-magnetic. Wood floats in water, insulator, non-magnetic. Based on the chart above, what was the mystery material she observed? A. Plastic, B. Iron, C. Glass, D. Wood. Number 9. Which property cannot be used to classify these objects into more than one group? Which property cannot be used to classify these objects into more than one group? Vegetable oil, steel nail, wooden blocks, plastic bag, and copper penny. A. Solubility, B. Magnetism, C. Conducts electricity, D. Physical state. Number 10. The table lists some physical properties of 2 objects. You have object 1 is solid, magnetic, more dense than water, good electrical conductor. Object 2, solid, non-magnetic, less dense than water, poor electrical conductor. Based on the evidence in the table, which of the objects is most likely wood? A. Object 1, because it is a solid and a good electrical conductor. B. Object 2, because it is non-magnetic and floats in water. C. Object 2, because it can be used to provide insulation for thermal energy. D. Object 1, because all wood sinks in water.